Okay, Dan, great ride. You lost by probably the closest margin ever in the history of the championships. It must be quite frustrating, but I think it's fair to say you were the strongest rider today.
Yeah, I mean, I just messed up the sprint a little bit because me and Matt were he was super strong as well, and he made it. I maybe paid for being too confident because he was a lot more conservative than me all day, not riding as much. But I mean, I definitely had the legs in the finish for the sprints, and I just misjudged the distance to the line, and my gears jumped at the wrong about 50 metres to go, and it just stopped me dead. And I was like, even still, I was coming past him really fast. So I think that showed I was right to play my tactics in the sprint, but it's just I just misjudged where the line was pretty much. So, well, Matt was super strong as well, and he was to miss it by that much is really disappointing. But yeah, it's just I'm happy that one of the World Tour guys kept the jersey and keep the jersey in Europe.
It wasn't really a course for you. I mean, obviously you would have preferred it to be a lot hillier, so I guess it's a reflection that you're going very well at the moment.
Oh yeah, it was a super fast course. I think the first lap we were nearly 50 kilometres an hour average. It's just, but that's it. I mean, being such a rolling, easy course, it's good for the Irish riders because it means everybody gets a chance to race. And yeah, I mean, it still came down to the same guys in the final, but it just makes it that much harder for us to make the difference. It'd just be nice to have a bit of a focal point on the course, and I think the lap should be shorter as well. Just to I mean, there's so many people came out to see the race today, but they only see the race every half an hour, and it's too long. It needs to be like a 10-12k lap, and then it makes it a lot more. It changes the race definitely, but obviously we're here to put on a show, so it's I think that'd be more exciting.
Is there anything now that you would have changed about the way you rode, or did you do everything you could have done today?
I think that was a big effort to get across to that first group that I made with Philip. I think I've got to thank Philip for working with me so hard, because obviously he was the only one capable of riding through with me. So no, he rode really strong, and he just obviously ran out of legs pretty quick. I think he's still trying to recover from the Giro. So, but other than that, I mean, I only made one real strong attack, and that was the one that we got away with me and Matt, and then we rode as hard as we could just to try and keep the gap. So it's yeah, I wouldn't do anything different. Just I would have moved the line about another metre further away, and I would have won.
You mentioned having to chase. How did you miss that initial move? Were you badly placed, or?
I was trying to relax as much as possible. Just keep it. You can follow every attack that you make and every group that you follow is one bullet you're using. So I was just trying to. The fact the group was still moving at 50 kilometres an hour, I just tried to relax. But then I saw that five of the strongest guys in the race, 6 of the guys, got away in the group together. I mean, I knew they were going to try and take advantage of me not being there, because obviously I put a big arrow on my head last week by winning. So it's. But yeah, I mean, I managed to recover that situation, and without really going too deep, and then it just led to the normal death match that's the Irish nationals, of just riding around and sprint, attack, stop, and but yeah, it's just it was I think the 44 average, and that shows how the circuit was, and even with a really strong wind today. So we'll yeah, I mean, I've got second, so I can't be too unhappy. But Matt's a great rider, so but we'll yeah, it would have been nice to wear the jersey again.
Can you talk a little bit of Tour de France? I mean, I think if you were on any other team, you probably would be there, but Garmin is particularly stacked this year, and there's a lot of different stuff going on. You've got GC guys, time trialists, sprinters. So is it personally frustrating for you not to be there?
Obviously, I mean, it's more, you say it's more frustration than disappointment. It's like just to see how good I'm going, but like I am feeling a little bit fatigued now as well, so it'd be good to take another break and just rebuild. And yeah, obviously, sorry. Every race I watch the guys on television, I want to be there with them, whether it's the Tour or it's even like Paris-Roubaix. It's like you just want to be there, even though that would be horrible. But yeah, it's obviously the Tour's a Tour, and everybody it's what the amount of publicity I've got from not riding it this week is just that says a lot about how the race is. It's the race that everybody knows, and it's the one race that every professional wants to do. So, but we'll get there, and I mean the team want me to make me progress, and then there's no, I think it was Greg LeMond or Bernardino. They he held him back from doing the Tour until he was capable of winning it, and I think that's what kind of. I'm not saying that my first participation I'll be going there to try and win, but Jonathan's got it in his head that he wants me to take me there to try and make a really good result, and he wants to be confident that the team will ride for me when I first go there. So we're being patient, and we're just progressing every year and growing up and maturing, and yeah, we'll hit the Tour hard in a few years' time.
You've won shorter stage races like the Tour of Poland. You've obviously shown that you're a very good one-day rider. So at this point of your career, is it about getting the consistency over 3 weeks? And is the Vuelta an opportunity to explore that a little?
Yeah, that's what Jonathan keeps saying about the consistency and stability over 3 weeks, and being able to perform day in, day out for those for what's nearly a month. And it's that's really hard. It plays more psychologically towards the end of the time because everybody's so tired, and it's just a totally different ball game. Like climbing after 3 weeks and it is after a week. And but obviously, like it's also nice for myself to I'm building a nice little palmarès, and rather than riding the big races and being just a follower, just an observer, I'm going to the smaller races and going for the win. And I think it's important to maintain that knowledge of how to win races. And it's that's what we're trying to do at the moment. It's nice to be able to go with the support of one of the strongest teams in the world. I mean, it is a drawback being in one of the best teams in the world as far as team selection, but it also means I've got the best support riders to go and try and win my own races.
Finally, do you know what your schedule is like over these next few weeks?
I think I'm going to go to the beach on Wednesday and then just go a bit of shopping on Thursday. Apart from that, I'm pretty Brixia Tour. I think it's going to be next, just to try and get some racing back in my legs, and then hit Poland quite hard. And
so Poland and then Vuelta?
It's Poland and Vuelta, yeah. Normally, that's what we're. It's a bit of a shame. I'm annoyed to miss Plouay and San Sebastian, Poland. That's a bit too close together. It's like one day. It's the day after. So the team's even looking at trying to let me do San Sebastian and Poland, but I think it's a bit much. So and Plouay as well, same time as the Vuelta. It's like all races that suit me, and it's like damn it. But we're thinking of the future, and we'll try to go to the Vuelta and see what we can do. You've
had allergies this year, but I think from this point on, you're free for the rest of the season normally from symptoms.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's nice to be able to just. It doesn't feel it does feel different because it doesn't hurt as much. I mean, Dauphiné was just horrible. I'm suffering so much, and it's like this time of year, I suffer to the same level. I'm just going so much faster. I think that's the allergies almost teach me how to dig such a deep hole and go so hard. So yeah, I mean, we're working really hard to try and find a solution to the allergies and stuff, and the nose has definitely helped as far as being able to not just during the allergy season, but as far as being the whole year round. My heart rate's going higher than ever, so it's. That gives me a little bit of extra edge, and hopefully next year we won't suffer as bad with the allergies. We'll get some fun way of curing it.